welcome back to the Seafiles podcast. I'm Luke.
I'm Casper.
Your mum.
I'm Max.
I think I was the wrong order. We haven't done this in a while.
It's
Yeah,
Luke,
no, we
it's
haven't.
Luke, Casper, Max, then Hux. Hux is last.
No, and your mum.
Your mom. It's important.
You got it wrong.
It's the hot. It's the hot. What?
It's the hot.
It's the hot.
It is very toasty. Doth the Empire strike back?
Expand on
Apparently.
that.
Doth it?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't Shakespeare.
The
Explain.
Empire strikes back.
He's asking you, does the Empire strike back?
Yes.
The Empire strikes back then.
It does, because it attacks off.
The Empire strikes back.
Is it
We're
like-
talking about that one, I think.
We are. We
Wait, I
didn't
got
just
it right.
watch the movie and be like for jokes. We did. We are watching.
Oh yeah.
No,
we
we
weren't
Oh,
really watching it.
Yeah, you
Great
guys were playing
skill.
chess.
I was
Get
playing cock.
Become
Just to
Czech.
be clear, that is Clash of Clans.
Become Czech.
Clash of
Also, Casper.
That's a.
Vampirism's great.
Just to be clear, he's stolen my portable charger and I want it back.
Yep.
What a great radio
He
this
lost
is.
it, and then I said vampirism, and he still didn't notice for 10 minutes.
I thought you were saying Luke had stolen it. I can't be asked because he tried to steal my chess, which me and Huxley are currently playing
Oh yes,
right now.
it is a skill. It is a game of skill, a skill of game, if you will.
Yep. That.
I'm the only
Right,
ones in here not.
Film. Huxley doesn't have much time, so film.
I don't. Film.
It was a film.
Green Man says Yoba.
Max, your
He
thoughts?
doesn't. Max is making a
what
bracelet.
am I
Mr.
say?
Weaver, what do you think? For those of you the listening, he is weaving a bracelet.
I'm the
because
only
he
one
is
here
special.
not preoccupied with other
For
things
those of you
right
not
now.
on our Patreon and therefore cannot see us,
Yes.
With the many cameras
I'm
that Luke has hidden
completely
around his
naked.
These are not light bulbs. You notice they're off.
Half of them are gone.
Just one.
Huxley, is your
Okay,
brother
two.
in here?
What?
Okay,
One
one
of
of
them
them
are
is.
stealing each other's light bulbs. It's fine.
The only one that isn't there is because I threw a ball into it.
And the other one's just hanging down from the ceiling. Why have you hung your light bulb?
It's a public execution to make an example.
No, it wasn't me. It was him.
What, Huxley's brother?
What? Back.
Back.
Huxley's
Back.
brother and Huxley himself have a running joke where they steal each other's light bulbs.
It's very fun.
I was there for a little bit of
It's
it.
mildly
Anyway.
humorous.
It's very specific.
Well,
Can
they're
we-
very easy to steal.
We're getting off topic. Can we go
You
around
don't
in a
even need a
circle?
ladder because the
Huxley,
room's
shut the
kind
fuck
of
up.
low, so you can just stand up, reach up, and steal a light bulb.
Shush! Film, please.
No! Light bulb! So how do the light bulbs work in the Star Wars universe?
The same
Are
as...
they nickel?
Darth Vader's
Your
calling me.
father. Luke, would you like to answer that?
No.
Fuck me.
Okay,
Can you play your turn?
Oh, fuck, okay.
You guys are playing chess during
We
this.
are-
Still are playing chess.
We are
I just find that
chess.
funny.
I
I
put
hope.
him in check, and then he killed me, so I put him not quite in check.
Is
Put
that
him in
isn't that just
Slovakia.
what?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. You've been tricked. You've been backstabbed. You've been quite possibly bamboozled.
I gotta say, watching this movie is just me like, oh yeah, it's a kids film. I think I forgot it was a
Sure.
kids film.
I was a kid when I watched it, so it was.
It's laser sound!
It was-
laser sounds.
It was really entertaining when I was 8 years old.
I still like it. It's space.
It's fun.
Space!
The only place not infected with capitalism.
Space!
Space.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
I love that.
Oh God.
Tim Curry, you have an open invitation to come on the podcast as a guest.
Anytime you want, please. I am begging you. You are hilarious.
I'm sorry, but who are they?
Tim Curry!
Space.
Space!
Yeah.
Tim
Or
Curry!
Clue. He's in Clue.
And he's in Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yes,
What's
he
that?
is. They're funny man. Don't worry about
And
it.
he's the villain in every 90s Disney show.
What's that?
Maybe.
Nah.
He's
we'll
in the
find out.
He's in Space.
Space!
And
He
Spy
is in
Is he in Spy
Space.
Kids?
No, that's a different guy.
Alright.
There's one character.
It doesn't update something.
Yeah,
You
so
just have to scroll up.
Casper, does this pass the Casper test?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
On every account.
That's the new thing, because Fresh did, just about.
Wow.
Fucking
Oh,
didn't.
just because
Yes,
it
it
had
did.
one gunshot.
You said it had one
I
gunshot.
said it had one gunshot, so it raised my view of it a bit.
I think Fresh and Empire Strikes Back are very similar
The
movies.
cannibalism in Fresh properly
Please don't
ruined it
speak
for me.
again. That was the whole point of the film. Like, the film kind of ruined the film for me. I'm not so big on the film because of the film in the film.
I
Yeah.
was really annoyed. I was
Because
hoping
of Fresh, you have to tell us what movie we're watching now.
Yeah, you do.
If you ever say a movie and then you begin to play a different one, I will just leave. Like,
Casper's been scarred.
yeah.
This is worth it.
It was a shame. I was really planning on like showing all the cannibal movies,
Just put me off toothpaste.
Why?
like Silence of the Lambs,
Have I missed
Bone.
something?
I was actually. I'm gonna
No,
make
I
you.
haven't missed something.
Bone Tomahawk is how we're gonna end this podcast.
What is that?
Another cannibal movie?
I'm not gonna watch it. You
I
can record
resign.
on your own, Luke.
Just me.
Luke,
You
you
told
can
me.
revert
so
to your
Luke.
No,
natural
no, no.
state of by yourself.
I have-
So me and you're the same. We're not.
I have something to say,
Did you
please.
press record again?
Yes.
Good.
Just record
You
the
have
whole
mentioned to
podcast.
me, Luke,
Yeah.
that on your channel,
Uh-huh.
when you release a trailer for a film, the views go up.
They do.
When you do an analysis
An analysis.
of a film,
Yes.
the views go down a bit, but they're still fine. And when the podcast releases, they go down.
Oh,
a
they
lot.
plummet.
What the fuck is up with that, people?
Yeah, guys, what the fuck?
Watch the podcast.
You mean
We're funny.
I'm sorry. You only want to watch the short videos that are practical to watch and decently edited. What's wrong with this bullshit?
Exactly.
It's really entertaining.
You can have it on mute.
It's
I don't
really
care. Just give us views, please.
I get that you don't listen to us in the car because this is the only thing that would make you want to swerve into a tree.
But there are many things that would make me want to swerve into many things. But you know.
But just put us on mute. Close your eyes unless you're driving. And just
Or
think.
flying a plane.
Oh, fine. Do you think like pilots listen to podcasts in the sky, like also flying a plane?
No.
I feel like, is that rude? Because you can't listen, because if you're in a car, it's rude to listen to something with your earphones if someone else is in the car, like in the passenger seat, or you're driving. What's the...
Just have it on loud and make them cry from your music tape.
Put it through the speakers so that people can hear it in the passengers.
Just put it in the aircon.
Aircon.
So the wind blows the sound over to them. Because that's how it works.
That's not quite how it works.
No, it's how it works.
That's how it works now.
Megaphones are just like fans. They blow sound.
No. Oh.
I feel bad for sound.
I'm waiting. That's how this movie's logic works.
I'm sweating.
Yeah, it's 49 degrees.
49!
Let me check the degrees.
Check now.
What are the degrees? You know I opened the weather app for the first time today.
Oh really? I open it. What? You don't open. You don't.
It's 32 degrees, you fuck.
49.
It's
not halfway to
49
boiling
degrees. 32 is not half of 49.
point. I said it's not halfway to boiling point.
You're not halfway to boiling point.
I'm all the way. That works. I'm just thinking about it. It works.
Are we going to talk about the movie?
Probably.
No,
Eventually.
one day.
We'll get around to it. We were talking about this. AT walkers. Stupid. AT walkers. They're stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they look cool.
They do look
I
cool.
didn't explain
And,
why they're stupid.
I play
No.
Luke. I play 40k. Everything in that is magnitudes of times more stupid than anything in Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
They use dead people's skulls as like reconnaissance drones.
Yeah, but at least that's metal.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, I can allow that. It's
Fair
metal.
Fair enough.
Metal.
Fine. You can lobotomize random people to get them to be a vending machine.
Mm. Ow. This one.
Servitors.
Okay.
Just they just do. They just be.
Again, this is why we need Tim Curry here, because Tim Curry would fill the silence.
Yeah.
I know, Tim Curry, what the fuck?
Space!
Why did you choose the second hottest recorded day ever?
Because I'm in
To
London.
do this.
Because I'm in London. The
Sorry,
second
I mean,
hottest recorded day
sorry,
ever.
it's not actually the second hottest, it's the hottest day
It is
ever
the hottest day in London's history.
in England's history.
England's history is actually.
Yes.
This is how I wanted to spend it. This.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're gonna have to cut all of this out. This is so unbelievably boring.
Oh yeah. No, but it's on mute. Anyway, it's fine.
Is it actually?
No, it's not. But when people are listening to this, they're listening to it mute in
Oh,
their
yeah.
car with
Oh,
their
yeah,
eyes
fair
closed.
Or in a plane. We
Running
don't
over innocent
discriminate.
children.
It's just they're listening to it on mute halfway into a tree.
Yes.
So Star Wars. I gotta say.
I have to say,
Yeah?
I did not watch the film.
Yeah.
I was on my phone the whole time.
Casper's like, the sound effects were great. That was about it.
Yeah,
Love the sound effects, though.
yeah.
Didn't you say the sound effects guy got paid a lot of money?
I convinced the sound effects guy got paid the most on that movie. He efforted 100%.
Yes.
Thank you.
I know so much random Star Wars stuff.
Oh, same. Max, did you go through a Star Wars phase?
Do you have the Star Wars book of everything you need to know? Mine's a bit outdated.
I don't
but-
believe so, no.
well, you suck.
Alright.
Yeah,
It's too hot to argue about this. I'm accepting it.
it is.
Max, you didn't go through a Star Wars phase?
I don't.
Really? What planet was Luke from?
Tatooine.
Alright, that's good enough.
Why does Tatooine get so much attention in all the films?
I don't know.
It's some backwater fucking shithole. Like,
So is most of Star Wars.
oh yeah.
There's like
I-
one
I-
nice planet.
What? Which one?
The city one.
That's not nice.
Is there a-
In my Star Wars guide to everything I need to
Did it
know,
say this planet is not nice?
the underlevels of it are fucking horrible.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
like
I don't know.
proper ew.
This-
And Alderaan was very nice, or at least the bit of it that you see in.
Alderaan did
Kenobi.
look very nice, yeah.
You do see a bit of it in Kenobi, and it's quite nice.
Okay. You're watching that
But
show,
then it
right?
explodes.
But then it is no more.
When you buy a house, it's like risks. Planet could explode.
Yeah. There's that.
How are the Star Wars shows? Because I've thought about watching.
So money.
Oh, okay.
They just want money. Mandalorian's good. I like the
Mandalorian. I watched the first season. Apparently, second season's better because the first season was boring.
I like the first season.
It's not my thing.
It's a guy shooting people,
No, it's fair.
and there's like some sort of like character bullshit. I don't know.
I don't know. I kind of wish they would lean more into the Western aesthetic of it.
He's
Also-
got a fucking jetpack.
Yeah.
Yeah, do cowboys.
It's
have
cowboys with jetpacks. That's the show. It is cowboys with jetpacks.
They should make a game. I don't know who they is, but they
Yeah.
where you cowboys and there are big monsters. That would just be really. I actually saw a game like that in development, like a trailer for it, a bit
You know
after I
there
came
is
up with this.
Red Dead
Max,
Undead
shush.
Empire.
It's
That's in the first game.
Red Dead's crossover with Attack on Titan.
Teen Titans.
I don't know anime. No.
Teen Titans.
I do movies. That's
they
it.
They wouldn't be very big though, because otherwise you've got like rifles and revolvers, maybe a couple Maxims and cannons.
Mhm.
So they couldn't be that big. Maybe house sized, and that would still be really cool. But I saw one in development, and I'm so happy. I can't remember what it was called. It wasn't Weird West. That was like a RTS. It was a different one. It was pretty cool.
All right. For my review of this movie, its pluses are it has two of Star Wars' greatest lines, neither of which are "Luke, I'm your father." They are, "I love you, I know."
I love you.
I know.
Which is how we'll go. Sigma Rule 350.
What would just eating straight charged iron taste like? I just looked at the charging port on my portable charger and I was like, what would it taste like to eat this?
You know, if you eat it, I can put this podcast under educational, so yeah, you should go for it. Okay, the other good line is, "I have altered the deal, pray I don't alter it any further."
Okay, that's cool.
I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
It's a good line.
I love you, I know is a shit line.
It's a good... No, I just think it's
Would you
really...
ever use it?
No, but I think it's hilarious, because it's like, someone's, like, because when you say "I love you," you're really going for it. Like, that, you need them to say "I love you" back. For them to go, "I know." It's just pretentious.
In the original script, Han Solo was supposed to say, "Just remember that, Leia, because I'll be back." But at the time of filming, Harrison Ford wasn't entirely certain he did want to come back for a third movie. While the rest of the cast signed on for a 3-movie deal, Harrison Ford refused, and even went as far as to suggest that George Lucas kill off Solo since the character had already played his part. I still think it's kind of funny he came back for the sequels, even when his character was actually dead.
It sounds like something you would do.
It does sound like
It sounds like something you would say to...
myself in the mirror.
No, I was gonna...
And nobody else.
And nobody else.
Nobody else at all.
No. Actually,
Just cut it out.
no.
Are you not going to?
I'll cut up maybe bits of it.
Just certain letters.
Yeah, it just bleeps.
So it's just...
No, I changed the letter so it's good. You know, suddenly I was like, B.
Okay.
And then,
make it spell Among Us.
Make it spell sus.
No.
I apologise.
But no, the major discount of this movie is it has my... Yes, the worst part of
discount.
The reason I buy this movie for cheaper is it doesn't have the greatest Star Wars character. I have mentioned this character to you.
Who is this character?
I have mentioned them. They have one line. They have 2 lines.
Scumbag,
Scumbag.
Okay. Buy some death sticks.
In the Clone Wars, when Obi-Wan Kenobi's at the bar, a guy comes up to him and goes, "You want some death sticks?" And because apparently George Lucas doesn't like smoking, because he's a nerd.
Obi-Wan Kenobi uses Force tricks to tell that person to
You
go
will
home
not buy-
and reconsider their life.
And I will not buy death sticks.
You want to buy some death sticks?
You don't want to sell me death sticks.
I don't want to sell you death sticks.
You want to go home and rethink your life.
I want to go home and rethink my life.
And you can buy an action figure. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna buy it.
I'm not, but that's fucking
And
awesome.
you know how it says like it's at the bottom it has like the character and it says their name in like small text. It's Scumbagia. You don't find that out anything else. Then the character's name is Scumbagia. That is the.
Is he not in the credits?
I don't think so. That's the Disney Plus show I want.
Scumbagia.
Scumbagia. It takes place after Obi-Wan tells him to reconsider his life choices, and he becomes incredibly wealthy, and the show ends with him on Alderaan getting blown up. Like he becomes a wealthy bachelor. It's like a comedy. It's like 9 seasons comedy of Scumbaggio. He becomes a dad.
How I Met Your Mother.
It's exactly like How I Met Your Mother.
Watch that.
I would too.
As long as it has a couple of Star Wars elements in like each episode.
It's the only way Star Wars could get me to watch their shows.
Watch The Mandalorian.
I've watched the first season. I might watch the second season. I finally got myself off watching the Marvel shows. I think.
But Luke, you can watch The Mandalorian and jump up and down, punching your wall. It's kind of an action film trailer, I guess.
Oh, I see. Thank you. I was very confused with the joke. What the joke was there. Okay, thank you for clearing that up.
For a second, I thought we weren't recording.
No, this is all just.
We're only 17 minutes in.
Oh God!
I'm gonna need to find clips for this episode.
Can we just make like obscure references? And then you can put in clips.
This is Inside Jokes, the podcast.
That would actually be a good podcast.
That would be a good podcast.
The only problem is with inside jokes on a podcast, you have to explain them.
Oh, you shouldn't. That's the point of the podcast. You don't.
Everyone who listens is rude.
It's like a podcast where like, hey, grandma, and then the other guy's like, yeah, and no one gets it. And eventually, the podcast gets its own inside jokes. So you have inside jokes within the Inside Jokes podcast.
I still think we should make a supercut of me saying penis.
We should do that. You need to do it in more episodes.
Penis.
Thank you.
I already said it once.
You need to do it in more episodes. Hint, hint.
Okay.
We know what we should do is we should add it. So you know how at the end of videos I say I'm Luke, thank you for watching the video, like and subscribe. Yeah. We should we should need to add you saying penis to that, so we really get up in the penises.
I don't like that.
What the fuck was that sound?
Speaking of penises, the guy who made Euphoria, my favorite show to make you guys hate, my favorite show to talk about and make you guys uncomfortable.
Max, nothing we say in any of our podcasts has anything to do with the film. Why are you complaining now?
You're making a bracelet, Max.
Oh, I forgot my chess time. I'm currently playing chess with Huxley.
We're very preoccupied right now. Wait, this is like the Key and Peele sketch where like
The what?
it's Key and Peele, the comedians from like a couple of years back.
It hasn't taken his fucking...
But they have sketches, and one of them is like, you know those like radio hosts where it's like,
No.
you know, and like if you turn the radio on, it's just
turned the radio on.
Neither have I.
all right, boys and girls, a radio is like a TV but without this image bit.
Stop mansplaining.
But you don't know what a radio
You
is.
sexist bitch.
We're past 3 minutes in, right?
Yes, we are past 3 minutes in.
Okay. Thank God.
We're 20, but I have to cut that. So
You're
19.
allowed to, like, utter profanities after 3 minutes in, right?
Oh yeah, you can.
I'm uttering profanities.
There we go. Now I can edit in.
What would it sound like if one of you just deep-throated the mic right now? Max, that wasn't a challenge.
I'm cutting this out. Don't. I don't want this in your mouth.
Okay.
Max was about to deep-throat the mic, but,
You know how they like occasionally do drugs on the Joe Rogan podcast?
Yeah, like Elon Musk smoked,
I don't...
smoked weed.
I know, Elon Musk smoked weed on the Joe Rogan podcast.
This is now an ASMR podcast.
With my keys. Max, this is the best ASMR. Check this out. I ASMR the best, not because I
I'm
listen.
uncomfortable. Fucking stop.
This episode of the C-Files ASMR is brought to you by Bang Energy.
Bang!
Bang!
I watched a video where people tried different liquids. I watched a video where people tried different liquids in cereal, and one of them was Bang!
It was Bang!
Yep.
It was gasoline in a match.
They also used washing up liquid and actually ate it.
Isn't gonna kill you?
A little bit.
At the end of the video, this was...
No, you don't swallow it. I might just leave.
All for the game.
Max is walking out now.
Max, give me the weights.
No.
Why?
It's for the game.
It's for the game.
Okay.
I like how Luke Skywalker has the gains in this movie. We're not getting back on track. This is it.
No, we're so... We don't... Oh, none of us watched the film. We don't have any...
No, we
it.
watched it. We watched it.
Fuck.
Just you. Just you
And
playing
Huxley.
chess.
Huxley was doing Reddit.
Huxley watched bits of it between Redditing.
I feel bad for Reddit.
Why? We said it.
Why?
Is that just anti-advertising?
I don't know.
Oh, are you just anti-Reddit?
No.
Somewhat. I do Twitter.
I was going to say a thing,
Alright.
but I don't think YouTube would take it very well.
Do you think they're gonna come? I actually no. This is relevant to an earlier podcast, which is that.
What?
That I heard what are the birds that like knock on wood?
Woodpeckers.
Woodpeckers. I heard one outside my house, and it sounded like the predator. You know when they go to...
Oh yeah.
I was convinced there was a predator out my room.
What has this got to do with
Luke,
Star
you're a
Wars?
predator.
No context needed.
Cut that out. Why are you so close by?
It smells.
I'm playing chess.
Again, this is turned back into the podcast where they usually cut stuff out.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is the most obscure thing? I want to see Casper. What is the most obscure thing about Star Wars? Did you find about the Star Wars zombies?
Vaguely.
Alright, yeah. I think they were going to do that. They put them in Battlefront. I think they might have.
I think they did.
Yeah.
But, you know.
What are you doing? Max, music. You prepared nothing. But...
So, the
Yes. Move forward so we can hear you and your stumblings. This is the only time we're gonna do John Williams because, like,
this is probably one of
Who is
John
John
Williams'
Williams?
most iconic.
Oh, absolutely.
Other than Jaws, which is
Wars, which is...
Or Superman.
No, Superman. I don't even know the Superman.
I don't know. I think for an older generation, Superman's big.
But like, I wouldn't even.
For us, I think no, you're right.
Star Wars,
Jaws, Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, yeah.
What else? Fresh.
Did he do
No, he didn't.
Breaking Bad. No.
Did he? No, Robert not Zemeckis. I think no. Who did
Yeah, Robert.
Different.
No,
Alan Silvestri
yeah.
did
I
Back
knew
to the
that.
Future. I thought it was. Yeah. Could you imagine like that was like a thing where like.
But no, Back to the Future isn't even. I wouldn't like instant. Obviously, I've seen. I would.
You don't have that's like one of the big ones.
That's not iconic.
No, Back to the Future.
Not iconic.
I think it's iconic.
But what I was saying though is, Star Wars.
Yeah.
Probably one of John Williams' most iconic.
Oh,
film
absolutely.
soundtracks.
Vanilla is the best ice cream flavour.
Shut up.
Jesus. Okay, Max.
So it's actually coconut. But...
To a degree, Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones is another one.
Yes.
No, Indiana. Come on. Sort of Close Encounters.
What can I talk about the soundtrack?
It's a John Williams soundtrack. Like, him and Spielberg work just well together, you know? They have a similar kind of...
It's just that repeating, like...
Yeah.
Melodic ostinato. None of you know what that means.
No, we don't. You're right. I gotta say, when we started the music of, your dad made this joke. He's like, is it just gonna be like John Williams, John Williams? And I have a deep fear of getting John Williams stuff.
Why?
Because I just don't want it just to be John Williams. Yeah.
The sandwich heap.
Oh yeah, that book on my shelf. We're recording in my room. It's 30 whatever degrees in London. We live in London, so we're not used to the heat.
I went to Australia a couple times.
Yeah, but you didn't leave your shack.
What?
I don't want to give the Australians too much credit.
Shaquille O'Neal.
What do you mean?
I don't know how big the buildings are in Australia.
Everyone in Australia lives inside of Shaquille O'Neal.
Who's that?
Shaq.
Who's that?
You don't know who Shaq
I
is.
don't know who anyone is.
He's gonna come in and be really angry but not show it.
Are you mad? I can't tell if you're mad.
Very mad. This is unacceptable. What's the point of having millions of dollars if everything can't be Superman?
You know, Susie, you don't know who Shaquille O'Neal is?
No.
Have you guys gotten those Andrew Tate videos?
Who is Andrew Tate?
Have you gotten them?
I haven't watched them, but I've heard of them.
He's this like... I'm giving him like... doing exactly what he wants me to do, but he's like this insanely misogynist guy on the internet.
He's a sex trafficker.
Yeah, I know. Is that confirmed? I know that he got like he was arrested for it.
Him, yeah.
I don't know if like I hope he did because I'm not. I don't hope people were sex trafficked, but I hope so we got him on something because he's the worst guy. He's on like 100 podcasts, and he said like if you're a punk if you lie to your spouse that you cheated on them, just tell them you cheated on them, and if they respect you, they'll be okay with it.
What?
I know. Like,
I still don't see what this has to do with Star Wars.
Oh, it doesn't. He joined the dark side, Max.
Ah.
Oh, that's cool. It has a flippy license plate.
I do think it's a little funny that we are like now teenagers and like, okay, Star Wars is like not a like if you think of it politically, not most of it isn't okay. You know?
No.
What do you mean?
Because like, I try to think what the major problem with the Empire is, because they do seem to be maintaining some form of order.
They kill people?
Yeah, but that's because they've only been in power for 20 years, they're maintaining a source. I imagine the main problem for me is the distinction between government and religion, because I imagine the Sith is Sith and Jedi are more or less religions.
The fuck are you talking about?
Well, in most modern governments you have to separate religion and state. And I think the major problem with the Empire is how religion and state are the same. are the same thing. The Emperor is a religious figure. It's like Emperor is like an evil pope, basically.
The Pope's not evil.
I know, so he's like an evil pope. The Pope seems cool. I don't know the Pope at all. I just know it seems cool. You know? I think I'd be a good Pope. I don't know, I couldn't be a Pope. I've sworn too much on the internet.
Okay.
Max. Oh, no.
You would be a good...
No. Max doesn't make eye contact with me. I know he's making a joke. It just sounds like us laughing. Leave in the comments. Do I sound like the Joker? I was on a phone call with somebody. And they said when I laugh, I either sound high or like the Joker. So
I've never heard the Joker laugh, and if you ever compare yourself to the Joker, I will probably not be your friend anymore.
No, I'm aware. Same here. If any of you guys compare yourself to the Joker, don't be friends with that person. Casper, you okay?
Sorry, I'm looking. I saw a funny thing.
Yeah, I do have a weird laugh though. I think I cackle more than I laugh. Max laugh.
That's your laugh.
Max laugh.
Your laugh is really weird. No offense.
I know it is I have a weird laugh. I watched a montage yesterday of people evil laughing. Some people were really good at it.
Wet.
I unpaused it. My back is wet.
It is though.
It might be sweat.
It is sweat.
Oh my god!
But
this
it
would be
is
a
wet.
Song.
We've also got a piano in this room.
My back is wet. Okay, I'm stopping.
No, I like that. Go back. This show needs a new intro.
My back is wet. It might be sweat. We need more lyrics.
Finally, some interesting content.
My back is wet. It might be sweat. I don't know. Goodbye. That's the Seafalls. Goodbye.
I think we need to start introducing ourselves on the podcast like WWE wrestlers.
We need titles for ourselves.
It's like, and from all the way down the road comes Max, not gonna say his last name.
That's the John Cena theme.
Oh.
For anybody...
And then every time Casper insults somebody, we need to go, by God, that man has a family!
I really want a Warhammer 40k fan animation of John Cena in an Achilles dreadnought, Telemon dreadnought, just running around a city with a cloaking device because you can't see me, just fucking shit up. It would be amazing.
I feel like this is like, in Casper, he's like, we don't understand what he's saying, he needs to make an urgent message to the people.
I just really hope at least...
Say
Okay,
it again.
it is actually going now.
It is actually going now.
Did you pause it while I was saying all the stuff about John Cena the Dreadnought?
No, Max paused it like a second before he said something. It's fine, just ignore it.
So do I have to say the whole thing again?
No.
I'm going to.
No.
I really want a 40k fan animation of, I know they would probably get, killed, but by...
Talk.
of John Cena in a Telemon dreadnought running around. It would be really cool. Yeah. I just hope one person who watches this plays 40k and understands.
I gotta say, I think that what we're aiming for in this podcast...
Goodbye!
Max is gone now.
Max is coming. Max is getting his phone. Max, we have to vamp for a minute.
Okay, I'm not actually leaving.
I think what we're trying to do...
God, this beanbag is wet.
Because you're back.
It is my bag, yes.
I think what we need to do with this podcast is eventually, very slowly, drive Casper to a level of insanity. And one day he's gonna come in after it's been raining, and he's gonna be wearing a raincoat, and his hair's gonna be wet, and he's gonna grab the mic. He's like, "And I've had it." I don't know what the quote is. "I'm mad, and I won't take it anymore." And then we can get the people in the streets yelling, and it's like the movie Network.
I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
Max is calling us. Because...
Yes.
Yes. Next episode is going to be interesting, because I'm picking a serious movie. It has explosions, don't worry.
What movie is it?
Parallax View.
Can't be asked, and I think I'm away.
No. We'll record sometime. This is the thing about the summer, like,
What is this? Can I put it on my head?
You're welcome to.
What is it?
We'll sit on it.
Fuck.
Yeah, don't put it on your head.
Sorry, I got lost.
In the vast mansion that is my house. Dude, why'd you wet your mouth like that?
I didn't mean to. It was
You
really
did.
dry.
I did it. I do say.
I do say.
I do say though. I think I was the only person who noticed this, but every time there's like a weird CGI shot in this movie, it angered me.
I didn't give a fuck.
No, I know you didn't give a fuck, but
I was looking at my phone.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I do actually like it how it's even though like it's bad CGI, but I like it when there's the stop motion
the stop motion.
Walkers. Yeah. It's like it makes it feel more authentic.
Well, it's because we all watched these movies when we were kids, and to feel like to update them feels cheapened, which I think is why people were annoyed when George Lucas went and changed stuff. It was a great Casper. I mean, yeah, I gotta say, like, these are kids' movies, fundamentally, which is why I think it's a little weird when people take them really seriously. I mean, and George Lucas has acknowledged this. He's like, I made a movie about space wizards for 12-year-olds. I might even say you're a little younger than that. Which is why I don't appreciate they making all the stuff about him, like all the shows and the video games and all that. It's just because, like, it's not... Because they talk about how, like, there's this massive universe they can, explore, right? They always say that in the behind the scenes, whatever.
Yeah.
There's not. There isn't.
It's space. You could literally say anything and say it's part of the Star Wars universe, but it won't.
But also, like, there's not that much to explore. Like, there's nothing in it. There's nothing that exciting within it.
Within what?
It's the Star Wars universe. I mean, honestly, like, it's just because
it's space.
Space.
Thank you, Casper.
I'm sorry.
And Tim Curry, who I edited
I'm not
in.
being very funny.
No, it's okay, Casper. It's Casper's day off. It's fine. It's a hot day. It's fine. I'm on. Anyone can do whatever they want.
This is gonna be the
anything. Max just pulls off his trousers. But yeah, because I think.
I don't have any hair to get in the way.
I think because the part of the reason I think people latched onto these movies, other than the fact that they were very it was the revolution for their time, is that there was a mystery about it. Like, it felt like you needed to watch it so you could get a grasp of a world that was very abstract. And
I agree.
And I think to fill in that world, you kind of lose the mystique that it kind of had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like the sequels and all these things, except for The Mandalorian.
You watched The Mandalorian?
Yeah, I think what they should have done. Yeah.
Yeah.
The three original movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thingy, Phantom Menace,
the
Clone
prequels
Wars, and
Revenge of the Sith. Yeah.
Those are good. Keep those three. Yeah. I think that was enough.
Oh, absolutely. I think they could.
George always wanted to make 9. He wanted to make the first 3, then he wanted to make the prequels to that, then he wanted to make the last 3. And that was something that was part of his concept.
Whether George only completes 6 of the 9-part series or he actually ever really ultimately completes the 9, it's really 9 parts of one film. It's one big saga about a family that happens to live in a galaxy far, far away.
The only time I ever thought, like, if I was a filmmaker and if I was going to make, like, a Star Wars movie, the only way I'd do it is I'd wait till I'm 60, and hopefully by then, like, Star Wars will be this weird, like, thing that no one really knows about. Like, it'll be this old person thing to like Star Wars. And hopefully, if I were ever to make a Star Wars movie, I'd just remake the prequels. Because I think... Because the prequels aren't good movies. They have potential.
No, he has the high ground.
They're not good.
He doesn't like sand. Oh, the high ground should have been made out of sand.
It's poetic, Casper.
I feel like I'm a couple degrees off just dying.
Off boiling point. Before Casper evaporates.
Yeah, I will just evaporate.
Casper's in liquid currently. That's why his back's so wet. He's slowly melting.
My back is the liquid.
No, I think he's just melting into the beanbag he's sitting in right now. He's just really just slowly...
And then we can throw it at someone and they'll get really wet because Casper juice.
Oh,
remember when you tried to drink the sweat off my back?
Yeah.
I'm not...
Was I here?
Yes.
You were there.
Right there. It was
was this
Ian's
during...
bat mitzvah. Casper was really sweaty, so I got a cut. I went like this, went...
That's not a problem.
It wasn't my idea.
I will say about the sequels though, the only good thing in those movies is the Kylo Ren. Can't remember the actor's name, but I really like he.
How rude! How could you forget?
You'll get that. Adam. Adam what? You know this, Max. Vroom vroom.
Car.
No. A bit car related.
Engine.
No.
Adam engine.
Adam, what do you do in a car? What do you do to a car?
Driver. How come I thought you'd forgotten.
No, I remembered it. I remembered after I read up Adam, I was like, okay. I do. Adam Driver really, I think. The only reason I'm happy is because now Adam Driver's like a famous actor.
Who's
like,
that?
He's Kylo Ren.
Was he not famous?
Well, he was in the show Girls, that was it.
What's that?
It's like my mom watched it. It's like this show. It's a show about like a bunch of
girls.
Yes. See, I was thinking like, what do I know about this show?
It's a show about a bunch of 18-year-old men. Good title.
That makes it so creepy. Yeah, but now I did hear, and I'm annoyed this isn't happening. Because I was looking at
Girls isn't about a bunch of 80-year-old men.
Because I found out that Bollywood is apparently going to try and remake Rambo.
What? Has this got to do with Star Wars?
It's getting there. I promise.
Yeah.
Apparently, so Bollywood, or one of the factions, one of the Indian filmmaking companies that all end with Hollywood.
Jollywood.
No, that's a thing. Jollywood, Collywood, Bollywood.
Zollywood.
Yeah.
Spelt with an X.
Hollywood. Oollywood.
No, there's so many. Because it's just all different factions of India.
Oh.
Because Bollywood is a company. And they only make, I think, 25% of all the movies that come out of India. Yeah, I know, I found this out recently. Because of RRR, which we also might review in the podcast.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but basically, they're trying to make a Bollywood remake of Rambo, which I imagine is going to be atrocious, all due respect to them. Although I will admit, the guy who they have cast is appropriately shredded.
Is it the guy from Eternals?
No. What?
You know the Indian guy in Eternals?
No. He is. Eternals? I was impressed. That guy, what's his name? Do you know his name? I can't remember his name. He's a comedian, right? Yeah, it's fine. No, I remember because I was... Anyway, yeah. So basically, Bollywood was trying to make their version of Rambo, so I was looking at, like, Rambo remake. I found out Quentin Tarantino briefly considered remaking Rambo.
Yeah, you told me this.
I told you this, yeah. With Adam Driver and Kurt Russell. Which I want to make. Someone needs to make it. I'm considering finding out Quentin Tarantino's contact information.
Kumail Nanjiani.
Kumail Nanjiani, yeah.
You didn't even say his name.
Kumail Nanjiani, yeah.
No, Kumail.
Yeah. Kumail.
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 Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It should be.
But, no, yeah, no, so... I want to find out Quentin Tarantino's contact information. What?
The person who played Sprite wasn't a boy.
Who?
You know Sprite in Eternals?
Is that the
one that can shapeshift?
That's a girl?
Apparently.
What? I just found them annoying. Did you watch Eternals?
No.
No. Max?
No. Yes.
Did you watch Eternals?
Yeah, I did.
What do you think?
It was terrible.
It wasn't good. I kind of hate
Liam Neeson and John Cena were in Eternals?
What?
Excuse me.
As who?
Wait, no, I think...
And apparently it was Bill
Skarsgård, no, Bill Skarsgård was in it. He played the villain.
Who was that?
Do you know the weird alien with the tentacles who he kills the Eternals and he gets their ability?
Oh.
That was him. And you got 2 scenes and it was shitty.
Who?
Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah, but apparently John Cena and Liam Neeson were in Eternals.
Actually, I think I heard about that. I heard about Liam Neeson. I did not hear about John Cena. Who did they play?
Eternals?
No, they didn't. I wasn't. I know there was 10 of them, but I was paying attention that much. Hi, Poppy. I know our friend Poppy listens to this, so just hi.
Hello! You told me to be funny, and I can't.
I know.
Sorry.
You've let me down today, Casper.
Oh.
Casper feels sad. Fuck. Yeah, we're kind of really burning. Max, who does Liam Neeson play in Eternals? I remember I was watching that movie, because I don't love Marvel movies usually, but usually, they're fine.
Yeah.
I was watching and I was like, this sucks. And I looked, because usually I'll look up the Rotten Tomatoes, because I don't love Rotten Tomatoes, but you can get like a rough...
Is that the one where you rate movies?
Tomatoes.
What?
Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten what?
Tomatoes.
Yeah, oh yeah, those, yeah.
But you can get like a consensus of what they...
Yeah.
I was like 49%, I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Casper, have you seen that new Jurassic World? No, you haven't seen the Jurassic World
Dominion.
yet, have you? Yeah, you haven't seen it yet,
I
have you?
haven't seen it. It's got like 16%.
It's got 30, I checked again.
Okay.
Yeah.
On what?
Rotten Tomatoes. I am hoping
What?
it... Rotten Tomatoes?
What?
Tomatoes, fuck you. Why do you do this to me?
No. What's that movie with all those famous actors like Zendaya and it's like set in the desert?
Who's that?
Like,
Oh,
it's
Dune.
What?
Dune.
What?
Dune.
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 What movie?
June.
Oh, that movie!
You know, I just said June.
Did that win an Oscar?
Yeah.
For what?
Best effects. I think best effects. It was always gonna win.
Yeah.
Because it's the only one that the Oscars watched.
Oh.
It was either that and a bunch of Marvel movies, and I don't believe the people who vote on the Oscars actually watch those Marvel movies. So, Dune won.
Sorry?
I'm just gonna say June.
Oh, yeah.
English people pronounce the movie wrong.
What movie?
Dune.
You sick bastard. It won best effects, maybe best soundtrack. I'm not sure.
I didn't watch it, so.
You didn't? Yeah, we need to. I want to read the book. Well, Casper, you said your dad makes to make you read the book. I want to read the book before the second one comes out.
What will it be called?
Dune Part 2.
What?
It's spelled D-O-O-N.
Dune.
That's a good movie. You should watch it, Max.
June.
I'm not.
You know the Flash has an action figure that has a motorbike?
Have you heard about the behind the scenes of the Flash movie?
No. The Flash
Yes.
rides a motorbike. Think about that.
Have you heard? Did you ever see the Spider-Man's car?
No.
He has a car.
Can it shoot webs?
No.
And swing? It's just a car.
It's a four-wheeler.
Okay.
I was hoping it wasn't a two-wheeler or a three-wheeled car.
Have you seen those three-wheeled cars?
Yeah.
They're awesome. Oh, have you heard about the behind the scenes of the new Flash movie?
No.
Ezra Miller kidnapped a kid.
What?
I'm not even joking.
Excuse me.
Ezra Miller, the guy who plays the Flash, and you know the guy with the long hair in those Fantastic Beasts movies? Have you watched those Fantastic Beasts movies?
I've watched the first and second.
You know the guy who's the orphan, and then he has the power with the black stuff that goes...
Oh, fuck.
He's Dumbledore. He's related to Dumbledore. It's fine. He's in Fantastic Beasts and in...
Grindelwald?
No, Grindel... You know the dark-headed guy, and he has the ability to get that black mass to, like, destroy stuff? It's fine. It's not important. He's barely in the movies. but he's like this main character, bit essentially. And he kidnapped a kid. Ezra Miller. That's him.
Yeah, I vaguely know.
He apparently got insanely drunk. He kidnapped a kid. I don't know what's happening. It's like Twitter. You know when Twitter basically it gives you alerts when like something. Twitter, yeah, it's like adult Reddit. You'll graduate there one day, Casper.
I will never leave Reddit because I will never have sex.
Can I pause something really quickly?
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, what were you saying? Max, you wanted to... Yeah. Anyway, sorry, yeah. Ezra Miller kidnapped a kid, and then Warner Brothers, who owns Fantastic Beasts and The Flash, have had to fired him and say he's never going to play The Flash again. But they've also said that they're still going to release The Flash in like a year. I know. Did he get arrested?
I don't know.
Go on news.
News?
When you look someone up, it says all images shopping news.
Sorry? What?
What? When you look something up, it says all images shopping news.
The last one.
News.
News?
How do you pronounce it?
News?
News. Do you say news?
You just forget the silent year sound.
News.
Everything. June. News.
Where's the silent yeah sound? It's the news. Not the news.
It is news!
It's news.
Casper, is it news or news?
News.
Yeah.
News. He just said what I said.
No, he did
Yes,
not.
he did.
Casper, is it news or news?
News.
News.
No, it's news.
It's news.
News. I know you're meant to say news, I just can't be asked.
It's news. Okay, look, actually just check. See if you've been arrested or not.
Has Ezra Miller been arrested?
This is going to be the most boring fucking
No, this is the Hangout episode.
We're meant to be talking about Star Wars.
Yeah, no, we lost that a long time ago. This has turned into
To be fair, just remember that I tried to get us back on track.
You did try.
He has been arrested.
He's been arrested?
For harassment in Hawaii.
And kidnapping a kid. Yeah, so basically, this is the funny bit. They've already filmed the movie The Flash, and it's too expensive to put on the shelf. Like, it was too expensive to make for them just to not release it, or to release it straight to DVD. So it's still going to be in cinemas. Like, a man who's been arrested for kidnapping a child is still going to have a blockbuster movie aimed at kids come out. I just think that's funny. Oh, and the best part of that is they got Michael Keaton to come back as Batman in that movie.
Who's that?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they got Michael Keaton, Ben Affleck to come back as Batman. Because it's like dimensions, it's like Spider-Man Homecoming, but Batman.
Spider-Man Homecoming?
Sorry, Far From Home, but Batman.
That's really cool, I kind of want to see that now.
That's the thing. They actually, I think DC came up with that idea first, and then Marvel copied it.
I kind of want to see that.
They released that information really early that Michael Keaton was going to come back as Batman. Einstein, time is relative, people, Alabama. Alright, for people...
I'm fucking dead.
Casper, send that to me. Right now. For people who don't understand...
It's an image of a cartoon man having sex with a clock.
I'm going to link to it in the description of this video.
Just put it in the video.
But if they're listening to it. I'm going to link to it.
Yeah,
but when you put clips in...
description.
When you put clips in, it plays on, like, the thing.
No, I know. What I'm
have the
saying is,
picture come up.
if you're just listening to it, it won't just...
Oh,
like,
yeah,
so
I really enjoy
just make the image come up.
I
Yeah.
really enjoy watching the black screen.
You don't enjoy watching the little animation of the sound just go up and down?
Is it like, if I was to shout, would it go higher?
Yeah.
Oh, how do you get it so it's linked?
I use this website where I use the free trial consistently.
Just sign in with different email addresses.
No, I just keep using the free... Because they have a thing where it's like, put in the file, you get 15 minutes free. If the video's longer than like 15-20 minutes, then you pay.
Oh.
So I just break the podcast into 15-minute chunks, put it into that, and then re-edit it together. Yeah. Yeah, so that's just...
They're going to hear that you've done that and change it.
No, they're not. I'm not saying the name of the website.
They'll know who they are.
They don't listen to us.
How do you know? I'm the CEO.
Of?
I can't say it. Because I am not allowed to do sponsorships.
Cross-promote.
Yeah, because I'll get sued.
By your own company.
Exactly.
Alright, Max. Alright. Alright, yeah, so so basically DC just came up with the let's get a bunch of... DC came up with let's get the same superheroes but from different generations, and Marvel's like, that's a nice idea, we'll do that instead.
We'll do it before.
I wasn't listening, can you say that again?
You know how Far From Home, No Way Home, got all the Spider-Mans back together?
The Spider-Man.
Like, they got all the different Spider-Man actors together in one
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
DC had that idea first with Batman. And then Marvel copied him. I think that's what happened. I haven't had that confirmed anywhere, but
Show me the DC movie, or I also don't like DC. So.
DC is better.
Alright.
You don't have to agree with me.
Just because you're dark and cool.
No,
and
the Batman is better.
There's about...
What was that?
Two... If I can remember the... I can remember the term. What's a particle of light? Lumens. There's like... Fuck. There's like 3 lumens / photons in the whole of a DC movie.
Okay, the new Batman movie, The Batman, is better than anything Marvel's made. Hands down.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm interested. Okay. Oh, we're pretty far. Yeah. Yeah, so Star Wars, guys.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Forgot about that.
We completely got off topic.
Time for a musical break.
And thank you, welcome back for our long musical break. And we're wrapping this up with our final
You're gonna have
thoughts
to
on...
cut that out, otherwise...
No. I won't.
Won't you
No.
get
No.
demonetized?
I'm not gonna allow it, I'm gonna fight that.
You're gonna sue.
I will sue YouTube.
You're gonna sue... Baccarat.
Yes. For not giving me their music earlier.
Yeah. Pretty sure she died. Like, recently.
Oh shit, then I won't get the copyright. I won't get this rights till 70 years in the future. You know, I found out James Bond is coming public domain soon.
Really? Oh, yeah, like
Wonderful.
A couple of years.
Yeah. Which is why I didn't get why Amazon bought
No,
it.
she died on September the 11th.
Yeah.
Last year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so everyone's final thoughts on Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. Max?
Good movie.
Yeah, good movie.
It's the best of the Star Wars, in my opinion.
I think
What
so.
is?
The one we watched that we're supposed to be reviewing right now.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Which one was that?
Empire Strikes Back.
Which one was that?
It's fourth, either second or fifth.
Is it the one I was meant to be watching?
Yeah.
I'm under the piano.
Okay, Casper, what were your final thoughts on it?
Oh, fucking no, I didn't watch it.
Okay, what were your... From the sound design, what did you think?
I don't know, I wasn't listening.
He was listening to him placing chess pieces.
I did actually quite like the Hoth.
Oh yeah, the beginning.
The Hoth.
The Hoth.
Yes.
That then, like, the new movies were kind of like, what if it, again, because they recreate the Hoth thing in the second of the sequels. They literally have 80 walkers, and instead of snow, it's salt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
They also recreate the bit where Luke goes into the cave and sees, like, Darth Vader version of himself, where Rey goes into the Death Star and just sees evil her with scary teeth.
Yeah, that scene terrified me.
In this version, right?
In both versions.
I got really confused when I first saw this version when I was a little kid. I loved Star Wars as a little kid. Like, if you got 8-year-old me on this podcast, it would just be 8-year-old me talking instead of now-year-old me with Casper occasionally screaming.
I don't scream.
You scream from time to time.
Casper, if you don't scream right now, I will scream at you.
Go ahead, Max.
Scream.
Ah.
I'll tickle you, boy.
I once saw a thing of somebody...
Why is your thing really stuck together? Ew.
I once saw a thing where there was a video of somebody screaming, and somebody commented on it, why are they screaming in lowercase? And it was so accurate.
Do you remember?
I've never forgotten it.
Do you remember? Once Amelie was, this is our friend Amelie, once we were... Once me and Casper were in a form room with her in the morning, and she had noise cancelling earphones.
Oh my god, that was...
We were trying to get her attention. So
well, you were trying to get her
I
attention.
was. We were.
I
just,
didn't give a single shit.
You were laughing.
Oh, I laughed once you started playing scream sound effects.
We looked up people screaming on YouTube.
Luke, what I meant is I didn't give a single shit about getting their attention.
Oh, that's fine. But we did give a shit about the screaming sound effects. Max had turned into my
really
babushka.
funny.
Right, it's time to judge.
What?
Right, it's time to judge me. You've turned into my
Yes. You've been bad boy.
babushka.
I spanked you 5 times.
Alright.
Bend over.
Say.
Ass on table.
You're not just sitting on a table.
Yes.
Alright.
I will set fire to table.
Jesus Christ. You'll not get up. Alright, my final thoughts are, it's a good movie, but, like, it's a kid's film. So, I mean, honestly, I wasn't the most interested. I loved it as a little kid, and I'm not... Oh, that's the thing with my prequels as well. Like, I love... The prequels I can watch now and be like, they're not good movies. They still have... And I believe that the sequel trilogy, the new ones, are better movies. But I would rather watch the prequels just because they have that thing in my heart. Because I'm a teenager in the early 2000s. And a male. Like, you know. I imagine you have the same thing, to a point. No, you weren't as much of a Star Wars person, but yeah. Alright.
That was a complete waste of time.
That was just a mess of a podcast.
We said Max...
Did you not notice?
No!
You didn't notice the babushka.
That was a complete waste of time. And if you've gotten to this point, seek help.
Yeah. Also, my address is...
Don't do that.
No one's gonna find it. Yeah, I think we should probably wrap the things up.
We should have done that hours ago.
Alright.
Going on for an hour.
You know, podcasts on YouTube, Spotify, podcast app, etc. Apparently another bunch of other stuff. I don't know where Anchor puts me. I'm Luke.
I'm Casper.
I'm Max.
And Hux hasn't been here for a while. If you find out where he is, comment it in the comment section and I will... Comment it in the comment section and I will show up at your house. Bye-bye. Hi, this is Luke. If you like that video, please like and subscribe, and click the bell icon for notifications about new videos.